Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this glorious Saturday afternoon? Angel. Rocket Boy Koi, I see you. Yes, my man Dave, Rocket Boy Koi. Get across, give him a like, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment, tell him the Twisted One saying, yeah, I know it will tickle him pink. And we are trying to get our Rocket Boy to that magic 1,000 subscribers, and he is 30 away. So come on, guys, there's a lot of us out there. Let's see if we can get our man Dave, who does a hell of a lot, puts out a lot, and we're not just talking videos, get across, get him up to the 1,000 subscribers, because I know it will make his year. Well, we're back at Mah'S because the carpet fitters came. They've done their job on Thursday and Friday, so as well as moving furniture around for Mah'S so she can start getting all her bits and pieces back out from the garage, I am here. We are going to try and get this new waterfall filter up and running. Now I've got the bench out, chop saws out, I've got all the tools out. I can hear you. All the tools and no idea, bollocks. Anyway, let me spin you around. So yeah, got all the tools out. We got wood, we got pipe fittings, we got silicone, we got a tape measure. Mah'S Nature Pond is looking absolutely banging. The old tench do get a bit scatty, but that is one big ass tench for a natural nature pond. And all the little ones hiding up underneath there. But yeah, Mah'S happy with them. But right, we got to move this out of the way for the minute, because that's what we're fitting, and we're going to be fitting that there. But it's not going to be run by the skimmer like it is at the moment. The skimmer is going to go down to this underwater return down here, and then I'm going to take the return from the Tempest down and into the back of it, and then so it will go pump, Tempest, waterfall, and then you've got the little skimmer filter, the bar belt goes from there to the pressure filter, and then it will go back round into the pond that way. But first of all, we got to clear the area and see what else I've got to work with wood wise. Gonna have fun with the electrics that Pa's put there, but hey, he never did anything fucking easy. But yeah, main thing to start with is get this taken down, get this taken off. It's another one I got to try and find a home for. Stephen Lammin had the one that was on Pa's pond, and Mah's going to be doing the filter bag, just needs doing on the popper soap blade, which works really well. But yeah, that's what we're at. That's where we're going to be going today. So without further ado, I'm going to go and eat me time out round that Mah's just come out and oi, make sure you eat something. And I didn't want a sandwich, so I've got a timeout roundy instead, and the obligatory can of Red Bull. These doing great. Who rattles your cage? Yeah, these are doing really well, and the Sumi has already started to change on that Benny Come On route. I knew it would. But yeah. Turn their filter off, get that boiling while I'm taking this apart. Little fruit bats, that's one section done, that's for sure. Just given the Tempest a bloody good clean. We're going to have to get the old hose pipe out to top up both ponds, because there is a leak on Mah'S Nature Pond from the fucking heron. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get the hose back in there again. Really don't know what we're gonna do there. yeah, really don't know what we're going to do there. But first section's done, and first lot of pipe work is running like an absolute charm. I've got to put a little bit of wood boxing underneath the blade itself, but Ma is over the moon with it because she can get some plants in there now and it will look nice and pickety boo. So let me spin you round. Are you spin me right round, Stubbsy right round? And while you're at it, give my man Stubbsy from Stubbs the Craig a like, subscribe, and a comment, and all that jamazzle. But so I've got a piece of wood that's going to be going in underneath there, blading down nicely, creating plenty of oxygen. But when we come round here, nice clean tempest, and literally it's coming in through the black pipe, through the tempest, out through there. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. But the old return, the slide valve, lets by. This one doesn't for some reason. This one does. They were supplied with the pond. But yeah, as you can see, that's running like a bitch. Now, I need to get my 22 to inch and a half push fit, or inch and a half solvent weld, into there. But I can't solvent weld it because no matter what I do, I have not got enough time to dry it to then be able to glue it. So Ma's gone and gone out to get me a rubber boot. So I've got to work out size of inch and a half pipe work I need to go on to the last coupler, and then we will rubber boot from that fitting to that fitting. Now I've just got to snip this back a little bit, and then we can get that all glued in place as well. So then it will be coming from Pa's little skimmer thing there. It will come down to the pump, through the pressure filter, round and back in through that return down there, which is under the water down there. I did try nicking this one off of Ma, but she wouldn't let me have it. But the two new additions, I've settled in really well. Like I say, I assume he's already started changing on that commonwery. But I think once we've got some plants in it, I might actually get Ma to move those two acers in slightly. Yeah, which means then she could put the other acers on the corners then in front of them. But this one here, this one was bought like this and has been like this for absolutely donkey's years now. I'm now training this one to do the same, but this was the original. Well, it's not actually because this is hybridized now, but this is what it looked like originally. And what they do is they graft on cuttings onto already existing stems with roots. And what happened with this one is this side of it, as in the bit that it was grafted onto, because if you look down there, you can actually see the cut where they grafted it in. But this one is quite, what's the word, more than the other one. So what I've tried to do is get this one to flow down like these, because me and Ma done this one together, and it just gets better and better each year now. Got to do mine out the front garden as well. But that's the plan with this one, is to get this maple coming down the front, and then we can encourage the hybridized bit that's left to come up and fill out over the top, and then we can get some shapes in it. I have got to go round and start cutting some bits and bobs on the acers anyway, because we all know Mama loves her acers. And this one's already starting to change its colour. But yeah, that one we are super, super pleased with. Anyway, I'll be back to you in a minute. Well, my little fruit bats, that is us all done, dusted and tidied up. Now I've boxed in the bottom stand, which covers a lot of the pipe work. But after chatting with Ma, we are actually going to do a bit of boxing around the actual waterfall feature itself. But it is a waterfall come filter, because it goes in here and then it's got a circular bit inside that goes round, and then you've got all your bags meter in there, and then it comes up through this jack mat and then back to the pond. And like I say, it's being pre-filtered by the Tempest anyway. I've still got to come back next week and get the electric sorted, because yeah, that's just an absolute nightmare. But I did have to cut the top of the pond. You've got your woodwork wall, and then you've got an overhang either side on the top piece. I had to cut into that by an inch just to get it to sit over the front edge of the pond. But most of all, Ma is over the moon with it. So yeah, stand all boxed in. Ma's got her aces round. I have got to move sort out the electrics down there, but we are going to box round it to finish it off. And like you can see, we've taken an inch out of this, has brought it forward enough to give me that. Actually, it's about 2 inches away now for the full. And like I say, it's got built-in plant pots. What more could you want for 50 quid? No, I'm not getting paid for this. I actually, Mum bought this from, I think it was the Pond Keeper magazine I get sent out. Reduced down from $139.99 to, I think it's $45.99, something like that. But if you want it as a polishing come veg filter, then absolutely ideal. Yeah, we're almost topped up on this one, and I'll chuck some in Pa's Nature Pond, and that'll be me for today here at Mah'S. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Another job done at Mah'S, and she's happy, I'm happy. So as always, guys and girls, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that schmizzle. I've been Twisted Crow. You out there, you know you're great, and we will see you this evening for the Saturday Night Live.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.